Google Drive is your own personal storage box right on the internet. It is a place where you can keep your assignments, things you create, and other important files. Let's jump in and take a look at Google Drive. When you go to Google Drive, your drive is divided up into 3 parts. In the top part, we have quick access. Underneath, we're going to have our folders, and underneath our folders, we're also going to have files that are listed individually. You can tell the difference between a folder based on its icon compared to just a file, which would be below, which would have a common icon such as a Google Doc icon. There are 2 ways to view your Google Drive. Up at the very top, you have the ability to switch from grid view and list view. So currently I switched it to grid view, and then I can switch it to list view if I prefer that view. That's a preference. Over on the left-hand side, we have a couple of important features. The first feature that we have is the New button. The New button would allow you to create your folders so that you can start creating some organizational strategies for how you're going to organize your drive. We'll add some suggestions later. This is also where you can create a Google Doc or a Google Sheet. Underneath my drive, you have a couple sections that I want to point out to you. The Shared With Me section is all the files that have been shared with you. Now, this is an important section because if there's a particular file that I want to keep, I might want to drag that over into my drive so that I keep that file. Also, know with Shared With Me, if you delete something out of Shared With Me, it's also going to delete out of your drive. I really like the recent feature so I can see those documents that I've been working on recently. And then you also have the ability to star any file and then view just those starred files. One final quick tip: name your files carefully. Generic file names were okay when they were only your files, but Google Drive is for sharing. And when you share a file called Notes, you aren't doing your friends any favors. Be super detailed and specific with your file names.